show me your garden.
Yeah, I'll show you my garden. You can do my parkour course. It's really hard.
No, I just secret out for you, but so you just got that good
Yeah, I know. And if you try to spend any Robux, you know why I wasn't playing a private server?
Can I tell people to do it? I want about.
All right. So we did Image of God.
Okay. Okay, we get.
Chilled, frozen, wet, celestial.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're not. No.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Heavenly molten.
Oh, let me change.
Yes, I screamed yes.
Shiny. Rainbow and gold somehow.
Shut up.
The book of 2 Samuel. Check out the video on 1 Samuel where we were introduced to the book's three main characters, Samuel, Saul, and David, and then also to the book's literary design, which first introduced Samuel and then traced the rise and fall of King Saul in contrast to the rise of King David. 2 Samuel tells the story of David as Israel's king, and in two movements. There's a season of success and of blessing, followed by a huge moral failure and then its sad consequences. And then the book ends with this well-crafted conclusion that reflects back on the good and the bad in David's life, generating hope for a future king to come from his line. So 2 Samuel picks up after Saul's death, and David surprises everyone by composing this long poem where he laments the death of the very man who tried to murder him. And so once again, the author, he's presenting David's humility and compassion. He's a man who grieves the death even of his own enemies. After this, David experiences a season of success and God's blessing. All of the Israelite tribes, they come to David and then they ask him to unify all the tribes as their king. And so the first thing David does as king is to go to the city of Jerusalem. He conquers it, and he establishes it as Israel's capital city, which he renames as Zion. And from there, David goes on and he wins many battles and expands Israel's territory. Now, after making Jerusalem the political capital of Israel, he wants to make it their religious capital as well. And so he has the Ark of the Covenant moved into the city. And then in 2 Samuel 7, he tells God, now that Israel has a permanent home, he thinks that God's presence should also get a permanent house. So he asks if he can build a temple for the God of Israel. But God says to David, thank you for that thought, but actually I'm going to build you a house, a dynasty. Now, 2 Samuel 7, this is a key chapter for understanding the storyline of the whole Bible, because God here makes a promise to David that from his royal line will come a future king who's going to build God's temple here on earth and set up an eternal kingdom. And it's this messianic promise to David that gets picked up and developed more in the book of Psalms and also in the books of the prophets. And it's this king that gets connected to God's promise to Abraham. The future messianic kingdom will be how God brings his blessing to all of the nations. And it's right here, in the midst of all this divine blessing, that things go horribly wrong. David makes a fatal mistake. Not fatal for him, but for a man named Uriah, one of David's prized soldiers. So from his rooftop, David sees Uriah's wife, Bathsheba, bathing. David finds her, he sleeps with her, gets her pregnant, and then he tries to cover the whole thing up by having Uriah assassinated and then marrying her. It's just horrible. So when David's confronted by the prophet Nathan about all of this, he immediately owns up to what he's done. He's broken, he repents, he asks God to forgive him, and God does forgive him, but God doesn't erase the consequences of David's decisions. And so as a result of this horrible choice, David's family, his kingdom, it all falls apart. And it makes this section a tragic story, much like Saul's downfall. So David's sons end up repeating his own mistakes, but in even more tragic ways. So Amnon sexually abuses his sister, Tamar, and then their brother Absalom finds out about all of this and has Amnon assassinated. And then Absalom goes and he hatches the secret plan to oust his father David from power, and he launches this full-scale rebellion. And so for a second time, David is forced to flee from his own home and go hide in the wilderness, except this time he is not an innocent man. The rebellion ends when David's son is murdered, when it breaks David's heart. And so once again, he laments over the very man who tried to kill him. David's last days find him back on his throne, but as a broken man, he's wounded by the sad consequences of his sin. The book concludes with a well-crafted epilogue, with stories that are out of chronological order, but they have this really cool symmetrical literary design. So the outer pair of stories come from earlier in David's reign, and they compare the failures of Saul and then of David, and how each of them hurt other people through their bad decisions. The next inner pair of stories are about David and his band of mighty men who went about fighting the Philistines. And what's interesting is that both sections have a story of David's weakness in battle. So in contrast to the victorious David of chapters 1 through 9, here we see a vulnerable David who's dependent on others for help. The center of the epilogue has 2 poems that act like memoirs, and David reflects back on his life. And he remembers times when God graciously rescued him from danger. And he sees these as moments where God was faithful to his covenant promise to him and to his family. Both poems conclude by looking back onto the hope of God's promise of a future king who will build that eternal kingdom. Now these poems and then God's promise also connect back to Hannah's poem that opened the book. And so these key passages from the beginning, now the middle, and the end of the book bring the book's themes all together. Despite Saul and David's evil, God remained at work, moving forward his redemptive purposes. And God opposed David and Saul's arrogance, but he exalted David when he humbled himself. And so the future hope of this book reaches far beyond David himself. It looks to the future, to the Messianic king who will one day bring God's kingdom and blessing to all of the nations. And that's what the book of Samuel is all about.
All right. So, takeaways. Takeaways? So, I am so thankful. My takeaway is I'm so thankful that King Jesus' work in redeeming the world, even through human evil. So you hear a lot even when people say, like, I don't go to church because this evil church person did this evil thing. But you see time and time again that Jesus' amazing covenant redemptive purposes are still going out, still changing the world, even through human evil. Yeah. Amen, amen, amen. All right, my friends, we can start. You'll go and buy everything.
No, he was using a macro that, or no, he was using an auto clicker over the buy button on the carrots. The worst in the game.
No, just on it. Yeah, I should pick that, right? No, that's good. 51 jersey tag.
So This was weird.
Ready to pound. Quick tap, don't die. Rune, watch out.
That's my silly goose fight.
No, why? I swear that deer is always good.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here is not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. Life of a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but the Gamage is equally violent, and death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know.
Sure. Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
How did the Jestrels survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Jestrels?
Told you Jestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
For those who come after. Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A Jestrel village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach. Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah, holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And at least there's 3 of us now. The mission hasn't changed.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Told you Jestrels.
You did not.
Well, I
How did the Jestrel...
I'm not sure.
I can't wait.
Yo!
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Jestrels then.
Let the ink flow.
I'm ready. Feel the burn.
On fire.
This was weak.
A storm is coming. Danger!
I'm ready. So much for trying to help.
Take him down.
Yeah, told you to do it out there. Don't attack him. Flo's really using it now. Get ready.
Rudy, watch out!
Get ready.
Rudy, watch out!
Come here.
En garde! This and precision!
No popcorn.
Oh, magnifica tule kulma. Leronaru tumelo kigasaro. Or grinda davi koro do bonim baketoro.
Why you devastating, remember?
How did
I'm not sure.
I can't.
Oh. I hit it first.
Yeah. Kipa tu lakima sarobeno. Sara. Awa amina nina keso. Ure kawawila foserito. Yede. Niso mo ami bumbo tiro lake. Bibo ture ko amila. Niso moa mi bumbo tiro lake. Mi da goro rito tes. Tipo tu lakima. Sarobeno. Fosse rito kuloba.
Oh, that's hilarious. Hi, sweet Goo. How's the library?
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
Oh.
Take him down.
Let the ink flow. A storm is coming.
Nice. Nice. That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
A storm is coming. Feel the burn!
Shields up.
Rune, watch out!
Let us stain them.
Yeah.
Take him down.
Caught up.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Kapatate, oh, te noko te kepate? Oh, hati noko ke parka de be sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village,
Lero maricor. Okay, till. Pero kare mi bo sakapatat. Ni sugama bi vivina geo.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri sakakipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, till. Kama vive, leko gami sakapatat. Y come haro putu.
You're better with Gestrels than humans.
They're less complicated.
Let us stay one. So much potential.
Get ready. These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
We can use that.
The storm is coming.
Shields up!
Take him down.
Harry! Dude, what's happening?
Brace yourself. A storm is coming.
Flames on me. Please survive. Let's start.
Get ready. A storm is coming. Overflowing with energy. Ready to evade.
We can use that.
Feel the burn.
Take down their shields.
That's very
A storm is coming. Now's our chance.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh no, what the heck is this? Yo!
Take him down.
Ready to evade. Now's our chance. Overflowing with energy.
On fire.
chroma is flowing.
Overflowing with energy. Prepare.
A storm is coming. The elements dance. Lightning, strike!
Finesse and grace.
Oh god, I hate
Let the ink flow.
We can use that.
Chroma is flowing. Feel the burn.
Take him down.
I'm ready. Brace yourself. A storm is coming. I'm ready. Well, that will help.
This will be useful.
Oh, that is so good. Oh no, I do.
Oh, okay. I see.
Get ready.
Not looking good. Let's push forward.
Get ready.
I'm ready. Better stay there.
Watch out!
Let's start.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
They built it to make their village harder to find.
Interesting.
All right, guys, we're at time. All right. All right, y'all. Catch you later.